welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today was supposed to be a different video, but that video will be posted tomorrow. So tomorrow starts a new series. I'm very excited about that series. I was supposed to do it today, but then a very special package came in. We got the Color Trip collection. So I bought the full collection. Like, look at this. Look at that. So, Kash Beauty is a huge inspiration for me and my brand. I really look up to her and her brand. And I would love to create something like this one day. So, I really love supporting her. And it helps me like learn and grow too. So I was on the masterclass for this, and yeah, so I bought the full collection, which is the palette, the lashes, the beauty blender, and the brushes. But I also picked up the Secret Treasure collection, or the Secret Treasure eyeshadow palette. Really wanted to try this, so I got that. So I'm going to use this in a different video, but yeah. Probably post some IGTVs on that look. Okay, so here is the Color Trip palette. It's still in the packaging. And then we got the brushes, the beauty blender, and the lashes. It was packaged with care by Danielle. Obviously, we're going to be creating a full face with these products. I love doing colorful eye looks, so I was so happy when she came out with this palette. Look at that. Okay, so usually they just have like a film over that just falls out when you open it, but hers is actually attached so that you can take it off and it doesn't just fall out, and like if anything is broken, it like just catches it and stuff. That is so smart. Okay. So satisfying. Look at how beautiful this is. So these guys are water activated liners. You know what's really cool about this packaging? So you see that it says Color Trip here. So it's actually cut out in this packaging. You can see my fingers through it. So that this shows through. It's so cute. Okay, then we have the sponge. So this is a sculpting sponge. Our Color Trip sponge is an essential tool in any makeup kit. The super soft sponge buffs and blends makeup seamlessly into the skin for a flawless finish. Suitable for use with liquid, cream, and powder products. The shape of our sponge fits perfectly the contours of your face, ensuring no harsh lines and the perfect blend. The shape of our sponge fits perfectly the contours of the face. Does she mean in the contours? To use, wet the sponge completely and squeeze out any excess water. When the sponge expands and is soft and bouncy and ready to use the pointed tip to apply the product to the harder to reach areas such as around the nose or the eyes and around the end for applying the makeup. Okay. Ooh, that is very soft and squishy already. super pretty. So that's the sponge. And here's the lashes. So these are Trance, a dramatic full body lash that is perfect for creating a standout look. And then lastly, the brushes. So you have 5 brushes, and they have the cutest packaging. Looks like these are all eye brushes, so we use these to do our eyes. So we have a large blending brush for applying and blending shadows at the same time. Medium for perfect, more precision blend. Fluffy bullet brush for packing on color more precisely. Small flat brush for packing on color and carving out the crease. And small liner brush for detailed liner work and a more intricate look. So, let's play with color. I'm first going to be priming my eyelids because they are stained pink. And I don't really want to, like, not give the best review because my eyes are already stained. So, I'm just going to take this icing eye base. You're going to see my review and my reaction on this in the next video. It's fine. So, she created this look. And I'm kind of wanting to do something like that. So these colors are really speaking to me. Like, Acid is really speaking to me. Dazed, that one's so pretty. Hypnotic, that is so pretty. Like, look at that. And also Freak and Trippy. Love those. I'm first going to take Acid. That one's just really speaking to me. Now taking a little bit of Freak on the same brush. I just wiped away the excess. I'm just connecting it into the yellow. And I'm going to be creating like a wavy line. So this is, the yellow was the first part of the wave, and this is the second part. Okay, so now, on not one of her brushes, maybe? No, on one of her brushes, same brush. Just wiping away excess. We're taking Trippy. And we're doing the same thing, connecting the colors. But then we're going down and then we're going up. Do you see kind of like the wave effect that we're doing? And then we're just kind of hooking it out at the end. And like I said, this is definitely a trust the process look. It will come together when it's all done. I'm gonna zoom you in for this part. Nice and personal. So I cut the crease, as you can see, we all wavy there. Then I added blue. I added the shade Dazed right there, kind of like packed it there and then blended it down. So I'm gonna do that with this eye. Definitely trust the process. Starting off with Punk. Taking it right off the outer corner. Blending into, like, so making a V. And then just blending it out. Okay, so I just want to let you know that I did redo it. So I took it off and I redid it, and I love how it came out the second time. And I just want to let you know that I switched it and I used concealer instead. So I used the Marc Jacobs Extra Shot Concealer instead of using the primer. And it worked 10 times better. It wasn't patchy. It was just blending properly. Like the yellow was 10 times better. So I love this palette. The colors are so beautiful, and the first one was my mistake. I should have tested it first. So if you're going to be using this palette, definitely concealer over eyeshadow base. But I'm glad that I did that because now I know. So yeah. So now I'm going to be taking the aqua liner, and I'm going to be taking Mango Tango, and I'm going to be taking the yellow from Mango Tango. These are aqua liners, so they're water activated. I'm just going to add some water. I'm going to take her liner brush, and I'm just going to do squiggly lines right there, here, and I'm just going to line there. I don't have words. I do not have words. I don't have words. I'm going to do the rest of my face. I'm going to use the Kash Beauty Sculpt Sticks, of course, and a Kash Beauty lip product, and I will be right back. Oh, we have to do the lashes first. How could I forget? So these lashes are the lightweight flexible lashes, and they are in Trance. These lashes are so cute. Okay, so let's talk about my final thoughts. I think this is one of the most fun eyeshadow looks I've done, and I definitely want to do more. I definitely have a long way to go for practicing looks like these, but I want to get there. So this collection, one second. Okay. So it comes with this thing, this sheet, that just shows you the collection, and then at the bottom apparently they have a color trip Instagram filter. I paid $78.95 for the collection. That is also because I got $10 off with being part of the masterclass, so I believe that is going to be $89.95, somewhere around there. I'll put the price here so that you can actually see the real price, and I actually really love it. I know in the first half of this video I wasn't really enjoying it, but that is because I wasn't using the right base. Base is everything when it comes to color. It can either be a dull color or it can be a beautiful, vibrant color with the right base. Shadows are so hard to make, and if you have the right base that will help it stick to the eye, that you can pack on the color, it makes it 10 times easier to make it look like this. So I originally used the Glam Light icing, and that was not the right product to use for this palette. Every palette is different. Shadows work with different products, but it worked really well when I used the Marc Jacobs Extra Shock Concealer, and I'm sure if you use any concealer, it will work really well for that. Okay, so my first thoughts about the palette, well, after the whole concealer incident, is I loved it. I love the design of it. I love how, like, it's not thick, but it's not thin, so it feels sturdy, but it's not, like, bulky. And I love the big mirror. I remember on the masterclass she said to look a fit her big head. I don't think she's got that big of a head, but you know. I love the big mirror. I love the liners down here. The yellow one is so pigmented, so neon, but I love them. And I love that you can bring like this palette and you got like your neutrals, you got your colors, and you got your liners with you, and you can still do a black wing. I'm just gonna swatch the colors at the end so you can see before we end off the video. And I really love the brushes. I find that they are so soft. They pack on the color so well, and they just feel very like sturdy. They feel very luxurious. I'm very impressed with this. Now the lashes. So they are not my absolute favorite lashes, but they're so soft. They're so fluffy. They go on beautifully onto the eye. I say they're not my favorite because I more like when it's like a thin, when like short hairs here and then long hairs at the end, where this is just like kind of fluffy all around. But I still love them, and I'm going to be wearing them all the time. And I think they're absolutely beautiful, and they look really good with this look. And I think she made them mainly because you can still see all the hard work you put on your eye. It doesn't cover it, so it will look good with any look that you do with this palette. And then the Beauty Blender. So this thing was soft on its own when it wasn't wet, and then when I wet it, it was so soft. And it's so beautiful. I used it to blend out my foundation. I used it to blend out the concealer, my Kash Beauty Sculpt 6. It blended it beautifully. It's just amazing. It's so soft, and I love the coloring of this. So definitely recommend everything. I love this collection. I think this is my favorite collection she's come out with so far, and I can't wait to see the other collections that she comes out with in the future. So, this collection gets a thumbs up for me. Okay, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below what other videos you'd like to see, and stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow starts the brand new series, and I'll be telling you what the series is tomorrow when the video is posted. I'm so excited for you guys to see this series. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and join our family. And hopefully we can grow together. And if you'd like to follow my other social medias, my Instagram is mbk_beauty_, my TikTok is mbk_beauty, my website is caitlincosmetics.ca, and my Instagram is caitlin_cosmetics, my TikTok is caitlincosmetics. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!